Good morning and welcome to Fat Cow Farm. Now, this morning we're going to have to start weaning our calves away from their mums. So what we'll do is we'll have to bring the cows into this paddock here, and then what we'll do is we'll transfer them across into the yards. We'll split them, and then what we're going to be doing is fence line weaning. So what I'll need to do is bring the cows across. And this is really what we were talking about previously about habits with cows. So I can call them in, and then we'll start bringing them into the next paddock. Cow, 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 cow! Come on! Come on! Cow, cow, cow! Cow, 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 cow! Come on! There you go. Come on! And here they come. Cow, 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 cow! Come on! Cow, cow, cow! Go, go, go! All right, so here we are. We've got everyone back into the stockyards, and what we'll start doing now is start splitting the herd. So what we've got is the new calves, or generation 2 and generation 1. We'll bring over into this paddock, and the mums will be left back out. And what we'll then do is once the mums are out, we'll transfer into their new paddock. And then we'll leave the calves, and we call the generation 1 the teenagers. They'll then be removed from the yards and into this paddock here. So how hard can that be? We'll get all this sorted out, and then we'll move the mums, and then we'll release, and then that way what we'll find is that then we'll have the fence line as the weaning, so they can still touch noses through the fence but won't be able to access the udders. Now, most of what we've found already is that the calves are pretty much naturally weaned themselves, so what we want to do is just give the mums a rest coming into this winter period, as in July they're due to drop their new calves. So we'll get all that squared away, and away we go. So we'll start splitting the herd, and then off we go. So I'll see you soon. There you go. Up. Come on. Up. Up. you go.
Gentle.
There you go, good girl. Come on, Chubby. There you go. Come on. There you go. Good girl. All right, so here we go. We've separated the generation and generation 2. They're just sitting here. I've got the mothers just further down, so we'll get rid of these mothers now and put them into a separate paddock. And then we'll let these little guys start looking after themselves. So it's all good here at Fat Cow Farm. It's all nice and noisy. Everything's nice and calm. And then we can go from there. So what we'll do is we'll get these mums over and we'll entice them maybe with a bit of fresh hay. And then we'll come back and release these guys. So I'll see you soon. Right, so here we are. We've got our 5 mums outside into one of our new paddocks. Lockie here. He's given me a big hand this morning, moving all the cows around. He's an absolute champion, mate. Hey, have him anytime. So what we'll do now is that now that these guys are settled, you can then see on the other side here, this is where we'll release the generation 1 and 2 calves. So they'll come through here, and this is the fence that they're able to go nose to nose on. So like I was saying before, we're going to be looking at that fence line weaning. We did it last year, absolutely fantastic. So I just wanted to sort of touch base about how this is all going to sort of work, and then maybe, you know, towards this afternoon we'll come back and let them all settle in and see how actually independent they are. They will still be able to see each other, so which is good. And if they need to, then they've got that reassurance, but it also gives them the independence at the same time. So we'll go down to the yards now. We'll release the calves, and then we'll go from there. There's always something to do here at Fat Cow Farm, so I'll see you soon. All right, so we're back in the yards again, and we'll just open up this gate here. We'll let these guys out. All right, kiddies. Come on. All right, so it's nice and calm. Now what we've got is we've got the helpers, and they'll have a little bit of a treat. And so what we'll do is we'll come back this afternoon, see how everything's travelling, and making sure that there's no massive undue stress. And but you can already see, like, there's no one super fretting or anything like that at the moment. So you can see the mums just on the other side there. So they're with the camels. And we're ready to rock and roll. All right, so we'll just let nature do its thing at the moment, and then we'll come back this afternoon. We'll do a bit of an update. Maybe they'll be close to the fence, or in turn they'll be already totally independent. So I'm not hearing any major noise, no bellowing or anything like that, but mainly because probably they're eating. but like I said before, I think they almost have naturally come off their weaning cycle now, and it's, what are we? I think we're about 8 months since they were born. So anyway, we'll see what happens. So I'll come and find you, and we'll see you soon. All right, so here we are. It's in the afternoon now. And what we've got is there's some controlled burning going on around us. So it's a bit smoky and all that sort of stuff. But what we'll try and do is just manage and get through everything. But why I wanted to bring you out was that what you can see now is on my left-hand side, you've got the mums with the camels. And on the other side of the fence, we've got generation 1 and 2. So they're our calves. And there's a little bit of noise going on, but nothing over the top. But I'm putting it all down to that visual representation. So the calves can see mum, and mum can see the calves. And as the mums are walking up this side, they'll make their way over to the stock trough. The little ones will follow as well. And so they've always got that representation. But really what we're looking at here is how calm everyone is. So through the fence line weaning, rather than sort of older traditional methods, this certainly gets a big tick from us. I mean, there's just really, it's super quiet. It's super, super quiet. And, you know, these guys, I'm expecting, you know, they'll go through a period of 1 or 2 weeks now as they follow their mums around the property here. It's still a part of our rotational grazing, but they'll always have one fence between them. And so they'll get used to the point where they're not relying on mum anymore. And they'll maybe just drop it off a condition a little bit, but they'll pick that up quite soon. Now, that's sort of natural, the way that this is all going to come about whenever we wean and things like that. But it's to minimise that stress, really, at the end of the day. And now give the mums a chance, not only to get a little bit more condition, but get themselves right and not have to worry about their calves. Because like I said, they're due in July, so not too far away. But yeah, but as you can see, mate, it's all fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So fence line weaning gets our big tick of approval here at Fat Cow Farm. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.